What's happening, Murrieta? It's your boy Juan Ramirez coming at you with episode 1 of living in and around Murrieta, California. And today we're going to be exploring a community, which one of my favorite communities here on the north side of Murrieta, which is called Mapleton. Mapleton, it is a community that's been around since the early 2000s, and guess what, guys? There is zero, that's right, zero HOA. That's hard to find, especially in newer developments such as in cities like in Murrieta, Temecula, or even the surrounding cities. So this is one that's been around since, as I mentioned, since the early 2000s. So I want to show you the neighborhood instead rather than going directly to the home. As you probably know, there's plenty of videos out there that immediately go and show off the bells and whistles of every home. And while many of them look fantastic, a lot of people also want to know, well, what does the area look like? So what we're going to do today is we're going to cruise through the different pockets of Mapleton, just so that way you can get a sneak peek of what it's like to living inside of the community. And towards the end, yes, we will be going to look inside of a listing that's in the community of Mapleton. One thing that I must disclose though, if you are in fact interested in going to look at this listing, first off, it is not my listing. It's actually a listing from a good guy, and his name is Edward Madriz. He is phenomenal. So if you are interested in the listing, feel free to reach out to him. Or if you want to go, I can set up a personal tour on your behalf. You and I can go and take a look at the property. And if that's not the property for you, no big deal. There are plenty of other properties that are now starting to pop up, especially that we're going through this market shift in the real estate realm. So if you are in fact interested, feel free to reach out. Again, Instagram is JuanCoolRealtor, or you can reach out to my cell phone through a text message or a phone call. Phone number is 619-972-4733. Enough about that. Let's go straight to the tour. We're going to go cruising and let's do it. Vámonos. All right, guys. So here we are. We are entering the north side of Mapleton. And once again, this community was created in the early 2000s. It consists of single-family homes along with a townhouse community, which we will not be seeing today just because it is gated and you need a clicker to get inside. And I do not have the clicker to get in. So we're just going to be cruising around the neighborhood of Mapleton, the single-family home, just kind of showing you in and out of what it looks like, different pockets of the community, and just to kind of give you a sneak peek once again without you actually having to drive out here. Again, a little bit about the community. There's no HOA. Typically a single family home that's about that's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. Median price can usually run around the mid 6s. I have seen some properties though that have gone or hovered around the 700s. But again, like any other home, it just depends on what the features are. Does it have a pool? How well maintained the property is, etc., etc. So, but again, typically right now, especially with the market beginning to shift, I've been seeing more homes pop up in the mid 6s, some of them even in the low 6s right now. But again, it just ultimately depends on how well the property is taken care of. So enough of me talking. Again, I'm just going to show you. We're going to drive through different areas of Mapleton, and I will pick it up again once we go towards the other side of Mapleton. All right, enjoy the rest. All right, I'm back, and now we are approaching the south side of Mapleton, and we are entering, or I should say heading towards an elementary school called Oaks Meadow Elementary. Big shout out to Oaks Meadows, phenomenal school. This is actually where my son goes to school, and my daughter will one day go here as well. Special shout out to the teacher of TK along with all the staff and administration. They're phenomenal. One thing to note, guys, is that even though this school is located in Murrieta, It is not part of the Murrieta Unified School District. It is in fact part of the Menifee Union School District. Now, for some that are specifically looking for a home that is within the school boundaries, you're going to want to look a little bit more south than up here in the Mapleton side. However, just coming from experience, I will say that I was a bit shocked to find out that my son was not part of the Murrieta School District, because that was something that we were considering. However, now that my son is a student here, I have no complaints. I'm actually okay with it. Like I said, the staff, the teachers are great, and I am looking forward to re-enrolling my son next year as well. And then again, once my daughter's ready, she'll be in TK too. All right, moving along. So as we continue to move forward on the other side of Mapleton, we are actually approaching a stop sign. And the reason I am highlighting the stop sign, because if you were to turn left, we're not going to turn left, but if you were to turn left, that's where you will find Kaiser, along with the townhome community complex that is gated. So we're not going to go left. We're going to continue moving forward and keep cruising the neighborhood. So enjoy the rest of the ride. And if you have any questions, again, do not hesitate to reach out. All right, guys. All right, guys, let's head towards the property. Let's go see what a house looks like from the inside in the community of Mapleton. All right, vámonos. All right, so here we are. We are at this beautiful listing here in the community of Mapleton. It is not my listing. I have to disclose that one more time. It's actually a listing from Edward Madriz and his team. They were kind enough to allow me to come in and showcase the property. Just to kind of give you a high level of what the home is all about. It is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Downstairs, you will have access to the 3-car garage, along with the washer and dryer and half bath. I also want to give you a glimpse of what the backyard looks like. Backyard is ample space. No neighbors directly behind. There's actually a little bit of a gap, just because it's also the separation between Murrieta and Menifee. The other thing is that all the bedrooms are located upstairs. Wait until you see the loft. The loft is one of my highlights of this video, because it is massive. You can, if you want to get creative for your handy, feel free to go ahead and convert that loft into a bedroom. So enough about me talking. Oh, and one other thing, as we tour the rest of this house, once again, just remember, guys, if you're not a fan of the carpet, or if you're not a fan of the wall, usually most clients or most buyers, they tend to tackle that first, where they'll go to Home Depot or Lowe's, get a Lowe's card and go ahead and pick their color and have at it. Same with the floors. If you don't like the carpet, you're more than welcome to change it to your liking. But enjoy the rest of the house again, guys, and we will pick it back up towards the end. Welcome back, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the tour of that beautiful listing in the community of Mapleton. As I mentioned at the very beginning, this listing may or may not be available by the time you watch this video, but in the event it is, feel free to reach out to me or the listing agent. However, if you reach out to me, I would be happy to schedule a personal tour, a private tour on your behalf. But if that's not the house for you, there's plenty of other homes that are starting to pop up, so feel free to reach out, and I'm more than happy to schedule a private showing for you on your behalf. Again, this is Juan Ramirez, and please be sure to subscribe and like this video because I will continue to pump out more content just for you. So in case if you are thinking about making the move to Murrieta or one of the surrounding cities in Murrieta, this channel is going to be the one for you because, again, like me, I made the transfer, or I should say I moved to Murrieta from San Diego about 2 years ago, and one of the things that I did was go on YouTube and research the areas. This is going to be your channel. I'm your guy. All right, guys. Well, again, thank you for watching, and until next time, we'll see you. Take care.